Greetings, beings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Zen O, and I'm just here with a nice little energy update for everybody. As you can see, I'm just kind of hanging out at the park. I just felt the need to really make a video, not hitting on any specific point, so that's why I'm just making it a general energy update. I think that it's important for this time right now, and I'm happy to share it with you guys because I think it's very important. So basically, we've gone through so many shifts recently. We've had lots of grandiose things going on with the planets, a lot of energy updates, shifting going on, clearing of energy, clearing of karmic cycles. And I think it's very important for us to understand where that leaves us and how that affects us and how it causes us to how it causes us to feel, because it can be kind of confusing, discouraging, scary, frightening, all of those things. And I consider myself an extremely strong person and very much so sensitive to the energies and the changes that occur. And even I get like really strong waves of anxiety, panic, helplessness, powerlessness, fear, but it's very much so on a much smaller level than it was when I first hit my biggest moments of transition and rebirth and awakening. Just recently, for about a week now, I want to say, I've literally been going through this thing where I have literally felt like very flighty, and I feel like a lot of air signs can understand this feeling. It's basically the feeling of when you are trying to focus or trying to be grounded, trying to stay grounded, and you just cannot for the life of you, because for some reason your mind, your spirit just keeps drifting like a cloud. And this is completely normal, especially if you are an air sign, if you have air a lot in your chart. But for me, it's incredibly unsettling sometimes, because let me tell you why. Because it's a little complicated with me personally, but I'm just gonna explain it anyway. So, as a lot of you know, because I say it all the time, I'm a triple Virgo. So my sun, moon, and rising are all Virgo. I'm extremely grounded. I feel like as a part of my earth mission, a part of my purpose being here on earth, in this body, I was purposely made a triple earth sign so that I can stay grounded. And let me tell you why. My soul is extremely ascended. It's very transcendent of a soul. It's just, I can tell that it's high up there, honey. Let's just put it in layman's terms, honey. I'm somebody major in the spirit realm, and I could feel that. I say that without ego, because it's not an egoist thing. It's facts, no cap. But yeah, with that being said, I sometimes feel like I don't want to be here because of that, the way that my spirit is naturally. I naturally just want to go back to wherever it is that I've come from, and I know where that is, but it's incredibly hard to explain to the public, so I won't. But yeah, it basically just causes me to feel like I want to go quick. I'm like, okay, what time is it here? I'm sick of it. I'm ready to go, because it is hard. People don't just come here They just don't send anybody here to do the work that needs to be done. They send the most powerful souls with lots of experience. My soul is so old. My soul has existed for eons. My soul is incredibly ancient. So I have some practice, and I have lots of knowledge of how to get my work done. So, without making this too much about myself, and more about the work that's being done here, and I want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who is recognizing their purpose. They understand why they're here. They're doing the work because it truly is a selfless act. It truly is for the greater good, and the most a soul can get out of it is further freedom. Because if I can leave you with anything that you remember from this update, is that it's an ant crawling on my phone. Okay, love, just okay. So time does not exist. The only thing that exists is the present, and what the goal is freedom. When you live without time, you live in a space of freedom and knowing and power and love and light and dark and wholeness, and it's just a really beautiful thing. So getting back to what I was saying, for about a week now, I have been in a space where I've been incredibly flighty. I haven't been able to focus on anything. I've been feeling like I just kind of want to I can't even explain it. I can't even put it into words. That's how odd it is for me, because usually I'm so good with explaining something in a million different ways for whoever needs to understand it. But I've been waking up every night at about 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the magic hours, as most of us are aware. If you're watching this, I'm sure you're aware of that. If you're not, that's the magic hour. So if you keep waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, just know that something going on in the spiritual realm that you need to be aware of. And I've tried my best to figure out what that is. I've gotten the most out of waking up at that time when I thought okay, what was going on in my dreams? So I've been doing a lot of dream interpretation. And hi doggy, you're so cute. A lot of dream interpretation, and a lot of clearing, a lot of things that I went through in this human life now that I've been kind of clearing out, a lot of trauma. And when in my dreams, I've faced a lot of trauma and people involved in that trauma, and I've gotten to a place where I can honestly have a handle on it. Thank you. Big shout out to Ethereal One, Amelia Ortiz, because she kind of reminded us that a helpful thing for us to do right now, and this message came so on time, especially for me, is that when you go to sleep right now, the dreams are very vivid. And she said that when she said that, before I seen her say that, I was having so many dreams where I could tell I was under some sort of attack, psychic attack. They weren't the best dreams. They were kind of bad dreams, but I'm very good at controlling myself in my dreams nowadays. So I'm kicking ass, and just putting people in their place, and freeing myself from whatever's happening in those dreams. But when I saw her message, she basically said, ask your spirit guides for help, for protection. And I'm so good with that, but I had to remember that, it's probably helpful to do that with my dreams before I go to sleep. I always meditate before I go to sleep, but she suggested meditating. So I've been meditating, finding new ways to do that, asking for that protection, that shield. And, that has been incredibly helpful, because after I've done that, my dreams have become a lot more helpful. The things that I would get from them are a lot more easy for me to understand and digest, outside of just entities attacking me. Because as you grow and as you become more powerful, entities will come for that. The light attracts that darkness, and it's kind of a normal thing, and you should just look at it as, I call it combat. I call it combat in real life, and in the physical, and in the dream state. You have combat, and it helps you to be strong, but some of it just isn't necessary. So it's okay, whatever. Now that I've done that, I've gotten so many great lessons from my dreams. I'll share one. One of my favorite ones is being whole. I kept hearing the phrase in different settings, like, you can't just have like a cuff. You need a chain, like a link. You need a complete link to secure something. It's kind of like if you're a jewelry maker and you make some earrings or a necklace or a bracelet, you can't just put a half link on there and expect that to stay attached. It's going to keep falling apart because it's not a circle. It's not a full link that is attached. Like if this was a half, it will always fall off, but it's a whole, so it's secure. And so I was being reminded to be whole always. And another lesson I'm going to share, because I discussed this with my friend Randall last night, is that I keep having dreams about big, grand parties where I'm being celebrated, and for some reason I'm always late to the party because I'm like trying to get dressed, or I'm looking for something perfect to wear, or I'm nervous, and then everyone around me is like my entourage. They're like, girl, just come to this party's for you. And I'll go to this party, you know, I ain't even dressed. I took all the time. I'm not even dressed how I want to be dressed, or whatever, however you want to put that. And it's honestly like, it doesn't even matter when I get there. It doesn't even matter. That's crazy to me. I get there and it's beautiful. People are cheering and there's all of these faces. I'm not going to name drop, but there's so many names and people that honestly do get attracted in my realm, which I think is awesome and beautiful because it foretells a lot for me. But there's all these people there and they're celebrating me, and I'm like, and I talked about it with my friend last night, and we both came to the conclusion that it probably means that we somehow feel undeserving, because I asked him, how does it make him feel? And we felt very much so the same, and that's a feeling of like not being deserving. Because right now with my flightiness, what I'm supposed to be doing right now, what I am doing, but I kind of been like not going so hard, is that the universe has literally put all of this plethora of choices and opportunities in front of me, and I could literally take multiple or take one or two and come out so successful. And it's almost frightening for me because I asked for this, and now that I see it and I have it, it's like, whoa, like this is a lot. Like, for example, I'll give an example. I went to the climate strike on Friday. Today's Sunday. I went to the climate strike, and I had no intention of being seen or being a spectacle. I just put on my clothes. I went. I didn't have a sign. I didn't have food. I felt so unprepared, but that topic is so close to my heart, so I just went. I just threw myself into it, and I realized, damn, like I'm dehydrated. I'm hungry. Lo and behold, there was these awesome, like maybe Sikhs or maybe monks, like handing out vegan food for free, like bowls of it. And I ate a bowl and I was like, oh, I'm still really hungry, and I'm just like, can I have another bowl? I'm not a fan of like overtaking. I try not to be greedy, but I'm like, can I have another bowl? I'm so hungry. They were graciously like, yes, take another bowl. This is for you guys. Enough people aren't eating anyways. So I took another bowl and I was fine. I was good. Then I was so thirsty and I felt, damn, we're taking so long to march. I'm ready to march because I'm literally losing my stamina. Like, I'm so dehydrated. As I'm standing there with my sign, a guy comes up to me out of nowhere, I kid you not, hands me a bottle of Fiji, and like is like, here, I have too many of them, and I don't know why I brought plastic to a climate environmental march anyways. And I just was like, wow, I really needed this water. I almost cried because I felt like the universe was like, we're giving you what you need right now to be here, and I felt so grateful. But outside of all of that, about being a spectacle, every single person for some reason wanted to take a photo of me, and I love being, admired and loved for, whether it be my looks or my energy or the way that I was dressed with my sign, like whatever it was. I think it was also my sign. It simply said climate justice, #climate justice. And so many people wanted a photo of me, and it was like kind of overwhelming, and I felt like I was looking kind of weird, and they would ask to take it over, like, and I'm like, I just was overwhelmed. And I was surrounded by a lot of actors. It was just weird because it's like, wow, I'm seeing these people in movies and I don't even care. It's just that they're right here with me, and for some reason we're like stuck together the whole time. And I'm saying all of that to say that none of that validates me. So don't think that that's why I'm saying that. It's more so because it's like I've been doing the work to manifest all of these energies toward me, and now that they're here, I'm feeling like, whoa. And I talked about this with my friend last night, and he literally said the same thing before I explained anything to him. So I feel like that's a confirmation that's like, yeah, this was going on, love. You asked for this beauty, you getting it, you gotta take it. You know, you can't feel like you're undeserving because you are deserving. That's the humble in me. I'm naturally so humble, but the career path that I'm choosing to go down requires me to be so in the spotlight, in the limelight. And so my angels are telling me, love, honey, get in the limelight, girl, because it doesn't make you a bad person or a certain way to be in the limelight. That's your natural talent. That's why you're here. So basically I'm trying to get accustomed to this newness. One of the nights I woke up in the middle of the night, this is my confirmation. I'll close my eyes and I'll just get these burst of indigo color, like indigo light just bursting, and I know that's my third eye and my pituitary gland like just blossoming and telling me, yes, you're on point. One of the nights this did this so much is I was laying there with my eyes closed, kind of in a light slumber, thinking to myself, wow, I want to explain to the people how I feel. I feel like I've been climbing a mountain. You know that song by Miley Cyrus, The Climb? I feel like I've been truly climbing a mountain, and it's hard. Like you get snagged and cut, and it's hard. You get tired, and you feel like I want to go back down, but you realize at some point, like, I can't stop. I'm almost there. Forget the cuts, forget the bruises. Yeah, my hands hurt. Yeah, my feet are tired, but I got to keep climbing. Then you get to the top of that mountain, and you see that whole scope. You see that whole view. I've heard so many times from my guides, see the bigger picture, hun. You have to see the bigger picture when you are losing sight. So when you get to the top of that mountain where I was just recently, you see the bigger picture, and it's so beautiful. You see your family secure, you see yourself secure, you see people following just all these new beautiful paradigms going on and shifts taking place for the earth, for the people, and you remember why you're here. And then you climb down, and you're in there, and you're like, whoa, like I'm literally in this heaven that I've been cultivating, and it's so overwhelming to the point where you feel almost undeserving of it. But I promise you, if you take anything from this video, please take this also, and that is, your old self is gonna hold on for dear life. That old self is dying. You are kicking that old self down into the grave. Yes, that old self is a part of you, but it is no longer you completely. That person is, behind you. You are in front, and you are existing in that space that you have aimed to be in. So you fight the old parts of yourself that were created to help protect you, yes, but now you don't need them anymore. You are able to use that and say, hey, look, I do deserve this, and my family deserves this. The world deserves this. I will do what I came here to do. I do deserve this beauty, this beautiful place to stay, these beautiful organic foods to eat, comfortable places to sleep, good smells, good feelings, healthy soil, healthy food, healthy choices, healthy relationships. You deserve that. Like, I'm not just saying that because it sounds good, y'all. Like, this is some real shit. This is what I've literally had to tell myself and remind myself, and I feel like it's been put on my heart to tell you because I had to tell me. And I know a lot of people are feeling this way, and I beg you, just know that you are meant to be here. You are not going to die. You're not going to get sick. You're not going to fall off. You're not going to fail. You are going to succeed. You already have succeeded. That's why you're here looking at this video and feeling the ways that you feel, because some old part of you is trying to hold on for dear life and say no, but you're saying, yeah, that person, that old you knows that you've won already. They're just trying to see how they can influence you, and if they can make you, if they could just cause you to lose any of your power. You claim your power. Something I've been hearing a lot on social media right now is call your power back to you, reclaim your power. That's what you need to be doing right now. It's as simple as saying, I take all my power back. I am powerful. Use those I am affirmations. They're so powerful. I don't think you understand the power behind I am, because you're really calling into yourself what you are. I am present. I am powerful. I am creative. I am light. I am whole. I am that I am. I'm so happy, guys, because I felt so crazy, but like my friend Victor Odo said, what helped him is to get out in nature, and I came to my favorite place. I came to nature. Here I am. My phone is so hot, so I'm gonna end this video and I'm just gonna enjoy myself and eat my little picnic that I brought, and just enjoy the earth and just be grateful and give my gratitude up into the sky. My favorite thing to do. And I encourage you to do the same if you feel confused, if you feel flighty, if you feel just any sort of icky irritation, and you know you've been putting in the work. Even if you know you have more work to do, just get out in nature. That is like, if you don't have anyone to call all the time or friend, like, just nature is that hug. Nature is that kiss. Nature is that ear. Nature is your mother. That is your first mother. Nature is going to give you that love that you need, and you are going to she's forever going to be here as long as you are alive on this planet. She's going to be here when you're no longer on this planet. I'm saying she got what you need. So get out here and get some of that, and you will be definitely grounded. As I walked up to here, I just kept saying, I'm so grateful, because I felt more and more grounded the closer I got. And now that I'm sitting on the ground, I feel so locked in and so reassured that I'm just ready to go and do what it is that I'm doing. Know that you're enough. That's another thing I want to say. The field of work that I've chosen to take up, which actually has chosen me because it's a natural talent thing, is requiring me to just go in and be my best self. And it's actually feeling so easy to me because it's a natural talent that it's almost like, am I doing this right? You are doing this right. You are enough. You don't have to go in and put on a fake voice. You don't have to go in and put on, say specific perfect things. You don't have to do the perfect thing. You are the perfect thing. As long as you're feeling grounded and you get in your zone, y'all, y'all gotta know, it'll be so helpful. Consider knowing what it feels like to get in your zone. Don't be afraid to get in that zone. Put on your favorite music, have a little drink, eat some of your favorite foods, do your makeup, child, put on your cute outfit, girl, guy, them, they, them, z, za. And you feel your damn best and you get out here and do your thing, because honey, that's gonna get you far, so far. And I promise you that, because I've done it just a little bit and it got me so far, and I'm like, woo, honey, I'm almost there. That's scary. Then I'm like, what's scary you about it? You asked for it. You know you can do the work, so just do it. So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. I love y'all so much. Thank you for visiting my channel. Please consider watching more of my videos as they come in the future. I'm trying to be more consistent because I just want to love on y'all. I have so much love to give. Why not give it to the masses and the people that are looking at these videos? I love you so much. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week, your month, the rest of this year. Ready for this 2020 vision, y'all. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I love you so much. Sending you so much love. So much. Breathe that good ass prana, as my friend Ralph Smart says. Watch as many videos as you can. We are your friends, indirectly, directly, however you want to look at that. Sending you love, sending you peace and blessings. Peace.